The moose, they're a very resilient animal. We respect that. It's much like the Mi'kmaq people, very resilient. It's an honor when we do get to harvest the moose, so we show it as much respect as possible.
The fact that families can come together in this beautiful ecosystem and harvest to feed themselves, their families, and their communities. So the moose harvest is very important to our people.
Just being in nature in general is really good, because I feel like a lot of kids are on their phones all the time or just looking down and like just typing, and just being around nature is really good for us too, good for our mental health and good for our health in general.
I'm here for my people, I'm here for my ancestors, I'm here to make them all proud.
Hello, I'm Tom Murphy. Welcome to Land and Sea. On the island of Cape Breton, the moose have played a vital role in the Mi'kmaq way of life. Hunting moose required respect and traditional knowledge of the land. It's a way that was once lost. Now a moose hunting camp is bringing it back to a new generation eager to learn. It's late October in the highlands of Wreck Cove in Cape Breton. It's day one of this unique adventure. For the next few days, these children will put away their devices and learn survival and tracking skills. They'll also embark on a journey of learning traditional knowledge about the moose.
So you guys know the safety procedures? Yeah. First group of kids step forward. Hut, two, come on, yes.
Clifford Paul is the Moose Management Coordinator for the Unama'ki Institute of Natural Resources.
Fire when ready. Whoa, what a hit! We won't survive winters without the moose. The moose is very sacred. It's a sacred animal. If you look at tribes out west and the buffalo, how the buffalo is to tribes out west, so too is the moose to us. Killed a turkey, he killed the turkey. Good shooting, man.
Clifford knows it's not just about the hunt, but more about the shared bond between friends and family. He remembers catching a moose with his brother.
We showed the moose to our dad, and he says, "Oh, I'm glad you got a moose. That is so great," because we never hunted together all our lives. We never hunted together till that moment. Then after that, we were a great team. We did some pretty successful harvests.
Let's go practice moose calling, boys.
Storm Sack is running this camp as the head coordinator.
You see, one day we're gonna have to go back to hunting and fishing and living off the land. So always passed down from generation to generation, just like the generation before me who taught me. Now I'm teaching them. You just copy me. The easiest way to do it is just plug your nose a little bit and just cover your mouth. That's a cow call, boys. That's for the bulls. Moose won't charge you. Like you want them to come to you, right? So, boys, what do you do when a moose is coming in? When you hear a bull grunting, what do you do? Yep. It's just important to get out with kids from the community, you know, because not many of us remember to like do the hunting or fishing anymore. So there's a handful of us who gather up and bring these kids out to experience this. This is our 10th anniversary of this hunt, and as I started when I was 16, I'm 26 now, and one of the main coordinators for this, you know. And I hope that one of these kids could take over when my time is up.
The aim is to harvest a moose for their community. But more than that, Storm wants to give them the hunting experience he had when he was their age.
That's good, Toad. When I was growing up, we had camps with Danny Paul. He used to take us in, a few of us. I don't know, it's just the right thing to keep that practice going, you know what I mean? A lot of these kids they never even seen a moose or ever went hunting before. And our people did that for a long time. Most of these kids, their parents don't know hunting. So we step up, me, Joey, Craig, Danny, all the volunteers here, like they all step up and they want to be a part of it too, right? Which is awesome, because the more support we have, the better the hunt will be for everybody. All right, boys, come on over. You're gonna learn how to scrape. Scraping's good when it's during the rut season for the bull moose. So all you do is hit it. You gotta be loud in the woods. They gotta hear that antler on wood to know that there's another bull there. So he'll present himself to us. Moose are territorial, right? Try that out, Gus.
Okay.
There you go, Bray.
Clifford Paul and his brother Danny Paul come in as resource persons to help Storm as part of the community support.
The community sponsors these events. It's money well spent. To have land-based teachings, to teach indigenous food sovereignty, to learn from the elders, it's a great investment.
Storm also holds a seat on council for Member 2 First Nations. For this weekend, he relies on dedicated volunteers and cooks. He also has help from other community leaders like Craig Christmas as a mentor hunter.
I got here this morning and I got my crew of kids and we had a good drive. We talked a little bit. Then we went into the woods. We offer tobacco before we hunt. If we harvest an animal, we offer him tobacco as well before we start cleaning it. It's all respect for the moose. He's given his life for the community.
As for the children, they have their own reasons for joining this year's annual moose camp.
Moose camps, it's fun. We get to sleep in teepees and we get to hunt. I thought it was going to be fun, and it is.
I just came to learn about how to hunt and stuff, and I think it's cool and fun.
I come here so I can reconnect with my culture that's been so desperately trying to get stolen from me for generations upon generations. That's why I'm here. I'm here for my people. I'm here for my ancestors. I'm here to make them all proud. I'm here for my father. I'm here for everyone.
Donald Marshall Jr. is the son of the late Donald Marshall, the well-known Mi'kmaq hunting and fishing rights activist. Donald Jr. knows the importance of keeping his father's legacy alive.
Moose hunting to me is, well, it's really just holding on to our culture. Yeah? All those people that really tried to keep our culture alive and our language alive, I don't think they'd be too happy seeing everyone just going, oh, we don't care about what you did. That's why I'm here, because I care about what they did and I respect what they did.
All are welcome in this youth camp.
It's very empowering because I feel like girls weren't allowed to hunt. They had to be in the kitchen, you know, they had a certain job. So girls being able to hunt now is probably like the best thing in my eyes.
I feel like anyone can go hunting, like any gender, it doesn't matter.
I'm expecting we get a bull. It's moose with antlers. But I'm really excited and it's fun.
Just being in nature in general is really good because I feel like a lot of kids are on their phones all the time or just looking down and like just typing, and just being around nature is really good for us too, good for our mental health and good for our health in general.
So what you do is you pull it right back to your chin, like that, to your chin. That's it.
The children are assigned hunting guides, and safety is priority number one.
We wear this vest because some of the hunters think that when we make the sound that calls the moose, they think we're mooses ourselves. So we have to wear these vests so we don't get shot or anything.
I called in 3 of them over there at the end, way on the other side of the cove. That was a week and a half ago.
I told them we just keep moving around and hopefully we'll run into something.
Some of these children have never hunted. They watch their assigned mentors trying to lure in a moose.
The scent stick, that's cow estrus urine. The smoke gets everywhere, it stinks up the whole area like cow and estrus, so it just covers up our human odor as best as we can and entices the bulls to come in.
The hunt continues until nightfall.
It's always exciting when when the kids can hear the moose in the distance coming in, and it really grabs their attention.
As the children settle down from the excitement of the day, Clifford Paul shares a traditional tale.
It was a spirit moose. And they went to speak to this animal. And they asked the animal, this beautiful moose, Diam, are you the gift from the Creator to help us survive these harsh winters? And the moose very proudly stood there and said, yes, I am. I am here to help you to survive. You can harvest me, but I want you to come into an agreement before you harvest me. I want you to harvest me with love in your hearts. So today, when we teach you young people about hunting, it's all about respect. It's all about bringing back the food. It's all about honoring the moose so that the moose will never leave us again.
Coming up, the hunt is on.
Okay, guys, let's go. Hey, boys, come on, let's go.
Deep in the highlands of Cape Breton, it's day 2 of this moose hunting camp for Mi'kmaq youth.
Okay, guys, let's go. Hey, boys, come on, let's go. Let's go, guys. Come, everyone, come out. We gotta make a plan. We're making a game plan. Everyone gather around.
Look, it's telling us we gotta go hunting. The sun's coming out. So today we are in the Cape Breton Highlands, just behind Wreck Cove. It's where all these, dirt roads up here in the Highlands. We're following our cousin Joey. Joey likes to go to this particular spot that he likes, where the moose are always hanging around.
After a very bumpy ride, they reach their destination.
This is where all the big bulls are. Yeah. I remember me and Charlie a long time ago, man. They got a big one here.
With no sign of a moose, the group continues on. Joey Sylvester is their hunting mentor.
But they did pretty good. I'm surprised they were that quiet. I thought they were going to be a lot louder. Let's hope they want to come back again next time we have a hunt.
Oh yeah, it's fresh. It looks like coyote. Could be bear too.
These are not the droppings the hunters want. As experienced trackers, the hunters are well aware they must keep a watchful eye out for coyotes. Madeline Christmas remembers how serious these dangers can be after she had 2 encounters with predators, one while in the woods with her uncle.
And we seen a bobcat, and he was like, back up, back up. And I was like, why? He was like, just back up, you gotta keep your eye on it, back up, because it'll pounce on you. And I was like, what? Okay. So we started backing up, and it seen us, and it just left us alone. So he was like, just do that whenever you see a bear, a bobcat, anything, just back up and keep your eye on it.
Bring it right back to your chin. And, oh yeah, you got it.
This shared knowledge from her elder helped Madeline with an even more dangerous encounter.
I was walking through the woods and I seen like something, it was like moving. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a rock, and it started coming out and it like growled at me, and I was like, oh my God. And I started walking backwards back to my dad's, and I made it, and he was like, holy shit, where is it? He came out with a gun and everything, and I was like, it's okay. It's okay, it's gone, it stopped halfway.
It's a lesson hopefully no one at this camp ever experiences.
That's it. When you're at target, bring it right to your jaw. Oh yeah, you got her, buddy.
The children can't carry guns, but if they wanted to hunt, there is another way of harvesting an animal for consumption, which Clifford Paul calls nomadic hunting style.
I like the way that arrow flew. It flew straight. You're doing good. We get the kids, hey, look, there's some partridges in the tree. So they grab a rock and knock it out of the tree and harvest it. So that has happened several times through our hunts. And when they bring it back, cook it up as an appetizer before the big meal. So for the kids to learn just that simple, basic way to harvest without a rifle, it gives them a skill that they can survive. If they ever get lost in the woods, they know what to do. If they're low on food, they know what to do.
Many of the kids are exhausted from the day's hunt. Graham Marshall from the Mi'kmaq drumming group Sons of Membertou sings to the children before bed.
So that was a good song of what we were doing here, and we were gathering, and the last part of that song translates into we're going to drum all night. But we're going moose hunting, so we can't be drumming all night. We have to go to bed so we can wake up and have a good morning and be there, and hopefully the moose will be there to greet us in the morning.
Coming up, the special bonds created through hunting in the wilderness.
They're about teaching, they're about getting to know your people, because we're all together.
Out in the highlands of Cape Breton, it's the final day at this moose hunting camp for Mi'kmaq youth. The kids prepare to set out for their daily hunt. Many are excited when partnered with their friends. To many hunters, there's a special bond that can develop out in the wilderness. Donald Marshall Jr. already knows this.
They're about teaching, they're about getting to know your people, because we're all together. We're all from different communities. And it's all about getting to know each other and building all these relationships that normally wouldn't have happened.
I would come back here again. It's a really nice camp. Even just being in the highlands, it's really nice. Being away from my phone, being away from people I don't get along with. It's just really nice to have like a little mental health break. And just break for my spirit too.
When I came here, I was looking around and I found it really fun. Like I saw people I know, and I came here with my cousin.
Oh yeah, it's fun. They're all funny. They make jokes. And we get to see each other a lot. We get to know each other. We get to spend time together.
After their break, it's time to head back out. The boys in Storm's group are on high alert. The group in front of Storm has a close call with a moose, but due to safety concerns, they decide not to shoot.
Oh, well, these two seen one, hey?
They find their location and walk deeper into the woods to increase their chances of moose encounters.
I can hear them, they're in there.
As they walk, they find familiar tracks. They know a moose could be nearby. It's now a team effort.
Well, it was a foggy day and there was a lot of folks around, and we did see one moose on the road there, but we couldn't get a shot at it. There was someone ahead of us. But it was a good day all in all. The boys had a good day, you know. We were doing some moose calls, hiking through the woods, and we made the best of it.
Graham Basque is energized on these hunting expeditions with his mentor and Donald Marshall.
I grew up with Donald and Storm, but Storm was always a bigger kid. We always looked up to him. He was just a cool kid, you know? And it's awesome being out there with him, having Storm teach us everything he knows, everything he learned. It's it's amazing. And being out there with my cousin Donald really just bring it all together.
The breathtaking views and experiences create powerful memories these young people will take home after their week in the Highlands. They didn't bring home a moose, but they learned so much.
I learned that it's pretty cold in a teepee when there's no fire. I also learned that moose are pretty smart, smarter than I thought.
Being a community leader and seeing the joy that this brings to our community and our youth, it's incredible. I wouldn't miss it for the world. And we're very grateful. We have a great support in communities. And yeah, it's an amazing experience being out here with the youth.
One thing I hope that they take away is just providing and giving for the people. That's what we do in these things. We teach the youth to become providers for the communities. Just willing to share and just be respectful about it and just always worry about the sick, elders, the kids, the people that are not as well off. Just get them to share and just work together and love one another.
I think it's really important for the kids, even youth in general, to have these teachings back on because our culture was supposed to be killed off. And even just being told like the little things like you eat this sap off the tree because it provides this for you. That's really good knowledge and it's really good teachings. It's very important.
You know, we're out there to harvest food and to do so with good intentions and love in our hearts. We involve ceremony, respect, and sometimes you just don't get to harvest food. You harvest knowledge.
It's always good to come out here because you never bring home nothing. There's always something, even to the littlest thing to the biggest thing, the moose.